Being a trained federal agent and finding oneself on the wrong side of the law due to the decisions of some short-sighted local police officers is a surreal situation. Unfortunately, this type of incident is not uncommon and reveals deep-rooted problems in the current law enforcement system. In this video, an officer stops a man on the road and gives him a lesson on traffic laws. An officer is not believed to be an agent even after showing their FBI credentials. Another is treated almost like a criminal, just because they suspected his license plate number. If this happens to them, who are police officers, what can we expect? Let's look at the next case, where a group of police officers arrested a former FBI security contractor simply because he did not know the law well enough. An officer stops a man on the road because he is carrying colored lights that only police officers can use, in addition to the fact that when asked to stop the vehicle, he did not do so immediately.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Troy with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
Because it got to be visible within a certain distance. All right. Now, when you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do so.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. And now you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure, yeah.
Hiding guns, you know what I mean? Officer safety is number one.
The officer gives the man a lesson on traffic laws, unaware that there is no strict requirement to stop immediately for safety reasons. The recommended action is to stop as soon as it is safe, activating the emergency lights, and driving to a well-lit area if the driver is unsure whether the vehicle is a real police car.
Yeah, so who are you?
Oh, I'm Anton Reiganoff, yeah. Former NDOC, and I used to work security at Harris.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm a contractor. Yeah.
Okay. No guns inside the car?
Nah, no firearms.
Okay.
The officer then begins to ask specific and detailed questions, trying to find evidence that could incriminate the driver.
What do you got right there up front?
Oh, that's a siren. I do contract security.
You contract
so
security?
some of the work I do requires to have a siren.
Turn it on? No weapons or anything like that?
Nah.
Alright, I'm gonna take you out like this just to check, okay? Go first that one for me.
Taking the lights off of there.
Yeah, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some of the work.
They shouldn't be that color though.
Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother.
Yeah, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies, it's different.
Which agencies do you contract with?
The various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ?
Sure.
So you have a contract?
I've worked for DHS, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a government ID?
I have a contractor ID. It's in my, it's fine.
Where'd you get this?
That's issued.
Issued to you?
Federal Bureau of Investigation?
He is surprised to see that the driver has a credential issued by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Now the truth comes to light, but that does not prevent the officers from exceeding their authority by searching the agent without his consent, violating his Fourth Amendment rights.
No guns, right?
Yeah.
Inside the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, because, like I said, man, too, there's money here. Put that back in, so I put it in the bag, okay? So the reason you're in cuffs, okay? Unless you're a sworn officer.
I know in Nevada everybody states.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues.
Sure.
Right? Because then you
Sure.
could easily impersonate
Right.
a police officer.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI.
The officers seem annoyed that the agent has an answer for every question, so the second officer begins to ask questions that he knows the man cannot answer, with the aim of creating a situation that could incriminate him.
This one's here too. Maybe that number will come back to something.
Since you got the badge, where's your creds at? Where's your federal creds at?
I don't need federal credits because I'm not currently on contract.
The incident occurred in Nevada, where it is illegal for a civilian to use red and blue emergency lights on their vehicle. However, this man never activated them, and when he did, it was during his official duties as a contractor for a law enforcement agency. Additionally, the man never claimed to be with the FBI, only that he worked part-time for that agency. When several high-ranking officials arrived, surprisingly, they turned out to be dumber than the two police officers and decided to search the vehicle for evidence. This highlights the importance of people knowing their rights and the civil laws that protect them. However, the same cannot be said for ATF agent Burke, who was forced to file a lawsuit against the police. On July 7, 2020, 16-year ATF veteran agent James Burke was sent to a home to confiscate a rifle from a resident who was not allowed to possess firearms. However, instead of letting him in, they slammed the door in his face and called 911 to report his license plate number. Burke thought it was a routine verification process, but what happened next was shocking to him.
Hey, turn around, let me see your hands. Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
What's your deal?
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
The police officers arrived with a rather hostile attitude, treating Burke as a suspicious criminal, but the ATF agent was not willing to be intimidated by the officers.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move forward.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 335.
Get on the ground. We'll figure it out.
You're the one overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. We got a call that someone's impersonating a police officer out here who doesn't have ID.
No kidding, because she doesn't want to open it.
Okay, get on the ground so I can find out who you are.
It ain't happening.
Okay, fine.
not happening.
Fine. Do you think I'm a police officer or something? What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground.
I'm not getting on it.
Chopper, thanks.
I'm not getting
91.7, I'm pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist.
Despite Burke's best efforts to prove his identity to the officer remained hostile and kept his weapon drawn. Once the second officer arrived, the situation worsened for Burke. The officers demanded that he raise his hands, not argue, and lie face down on the ground. With no other options, Burke had no choice but to obey.
Get your hands up! Sir! Don't argue! Face down on the ground! Face down now! Face down!
You guys are making a big mistake.
Fine, we'll settle that second. Settle that. Face down now! All the way down! All the way! All the way!
The officers kept their firearms pointed at Burke for more than 90 seconds before arresting him in a very aggressive manner.
You got my IDs right here, left pocket. Left pocket.
And we're gonna put your arm on your back.
Wait a second.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a moron.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket.
We're getting you secured first.
Please, wait. No. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Please, sir. I'm not.
Stop resisting
Would you
now.
please get my ID out of my left pocket?
Stop
I'm
resisting.
begging you. My wife, please. It's
Stop
right here.
resisting.
Please get it.
I got one cuff on. Get your
Help me up. Just hold me up. Sir, I can't do this. Sir.
Stop resisting now.
Please help me.
But the story doesn't end there. In addition to the strange aggression, these police officers left no stone unturned to intimidate Burke during the violent arrest. They repeatedly tasered him despite him being face down on the ground and not resisting.
Sir, please.
Joe, get your taser out. My
My
taser. Get
federal
your taser out.
friend.
Get your taser out, Joe.
No, don't do that, please.
Don't make me tase
You're
you.
gonna get tased.
Put your right arm behind your back. Put your right arm behind your back.
Help me up.
No, you're gonna stay on the ground and put your right arm behind your back.
Let me breathe.
You can breathe just fine.
Ow, don't do that. Okay. Here.
Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed.
It is tough.
Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed.
Despite confirming Burke's identity, the officer continued with the arrest and put him in the patrol car.
Why would you make us do this?
I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait.
No, you knew what you were doing.
Sir, calm down.
Relax.
Sir, hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please.
Get in the car.
No,
We'll
wait.
talk later.
Sir, wait.
You had your chance.
No, I was trying to give you my creds. You didn't let me show them to
Never
you.
once tried.
I did.
Get in the car.
Wait.
Now.
Have a seat. Please, wait, I gotta breathe.
Okay,
Please,
you
sir,
can-
let
you
me
can
breathe.
sit down and breathe.
Let me breathe. I have a medical condition.
We're gonna get air to you. Get
No,
your legs
no.
in. Get your
Sir.
legs in. We're closing this door.
I need air. Sir, please, call an ambulance. I'm asking for an ambulance.
got-
Okay.
You're an
idiot.
For crying out loud, you're a cop. You're not an ass.
No,
What's the
wait,
matter
I
with you?
can't. You're fucking my head up. The seatbelt's in place. Please.
Why would you act like this?
I didn't act anyway.
If you are a real police officer, you ought to be ashamed of
I
yourself.
was trying to give you my creds.
After approximately an hour, Burke was released without charges. He then decided to file a civil lawsuit against the Columbus Police Department and the two officers for excessive use of force and unlawful arrest. Our next case was not so fortunate to come out unscathed. Quite the opposite. It required even medical assistance. FBI agent Hatton was investigating police corruption in the Franklin County Police Department. As part of this undercover operation, he asked Officer Ralph Gordon to meet him in a parking lot. However, Officer Gordon became skeptical and distrustful, despite Hatton showing his credentials.
Run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatton. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is with you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now.
Okay. I will when I leave the area, sir.
Gordon was upset because Hatton contacted him directly on his personal number and not through the offices. However, it is important to note that when an FBI agent investigates someone, they usually have detailed information about that person. Therefore, Hatton likely had valid reasons for requesting this informal meeting with Gordon.
Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this. Let me get his tag number real quick. He's got a radio and he's got credentials. Franklin, does that come back to any government agency?
It just advises Advanced Wiring Company.
Do you work for a wiring company?
Further.
It's a covert vehicle, sir.
Okay.
I do feel like I'm being detained. Am I being detained?
Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number?
I can't give you that information.
I ain't saying he can't tell me how he got my information.
Nevertheless, Gordon decided to detain Hatton, giving unconvincing reasons such as, "I don't trust you because you're an FBI agent," and "You're being uncooperative," despite Hatton having shown his identification.
You are detained at this time, sir. 33 Franklin. I got one Whiskey Mike detained at this time. Hey, I don't think this guy's legit, man. But you're being very uncooperative with me. You asked me to come up here. You called my personal cell phone number. You can't tell me how you got it. Your vehicle's coming back to a wiring company, not the
It's
FBI.
a covert vehicle.
Okay. You
Would
get
you
mad.
like to see some registration?
You get mad at me because I turned my body camera on.
Would you like to see some
And
registration?
you know a lot of stuff about me.
Would you like to see the registration, sir?
I don't really want anything from you at this point. My supervisor's on the way.
Excellent.
Even when supervising officers arrived, they were even worse than Gordon and decided to arrest Hatton and put him in the patrol car.
Yes, sir.
I need air, brother.
Okay.
Suffering here.
All right. I'm turning it on right now.
Open the door. I can't breathe.
Sir, I can't open the door. You're being detained right now. I had the defroster on.
No, you didn't. Brother, I need air. God almighty.
Finally, they received a phone call that should have ended the incident. But the officers continued to detain Hatton inside the patrol vehicle, despite confirmation that he was an FBI agent.
He is legit.
10-4. All right, that's what I'm doing right now.
After an unnecessary 3-minute conversation, Hatton was finally released.
Call 911. I need a medical attention right now. Unlock me. Call 911. Call 911.
We're releasing you right
no,
now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need
33.
He requested medical attention, and after 10 more minutes, the paramedics arrived. Afterwards, FBI agents and executives met with Gordon and the sheriff to clarify what had happened. Both agencies decided to leave the incident in the past, and Sheriff Smith promised they would work better together in the future, acknowledging the need for more training. This incident is an example of how ego and distrust can cloud the common sense of police officers. Fortunately, Hatton did not suffer significant injuries despite the treatment he received.